last year you win the division sort of coming out of the blue, right? You caught fire and you won it then. And in terms of, I guess, journeys and growing and things of that nature, the win you just had is a potential sort of a stamp. Like, this is your division. The fact that Houston came in and did hand you a loss, it was their first win of the season, and that's where C.J. Stroud is, as you know, has started to really come on strong. But you went into their house and ended any thoughts of them taking things over. And I'm wondering if that has added to a different sense as you go into a home game on a Monday night against an opponent that, has been at the top of the conference the last couple of years, and that you're now beginning to have a stamp in your hand. Trevor, is that accurate?
Yeah, 100%. You look at the games, including last week, and before that game, all the games that we have left on our schedule. And I think we have an opportunity every week to prove something, and it's that way every week, anyways. But you look at the teams that we're playing. Big win last week in Houston, a team like you said, it's playing really well. CJ's obviously playing great. The team's playing well, and they were getting hot. And I think that was a big win for us, because if we lose that game, we're tied for the lead, and I guess they get the tiebreaker because they beat us twice. So, I mean, that game was huge. And then we don't really control our own destiny for the rest of the season. You can kind of hope you get a wild card spot or anything like that, or hope that Houston loses some games, but you don't want to be in that spot. You want to control your own destiny. So that was the first step. And then this week, obviously, a big AFC opponent. And just looking where we're at, we just got to take it one week at a time. We got a chance to do something special, put ourselves in a great position entering the postseason. But we got to take it one week at a time, and this will be a great opportunity. Hasn't been a Monday Night Football in Jacksonville in a long time, so I know everybody's excited for that, and we just got to make the most of it.
Yeah, you got a Sunday nighter home against Baltimore coming up down the road as well. And in terms of your development, how are you better now than when you were even at the beginning of this season, do you think? What do you got for me there?
Yeah, I think I'm just continually becoming more consistent. Every week I think I'm, for the most part, making better decisions, taking care of the ball. That's something that since my rookie year just been an emphasis. Taking care of the ball, making good decisions. You still got to play with instincts. You got to go play. You can't be scared to let it rip. So I think there's a balance in all that. But I think those are the biggest things. Accuracy, I think that's something that has probably been my biggest improvement since my rookie year. I think about halfway during the season last year, I really took a jump in that area, and just giving our guys chances, whether it's outside, wherever. I think just accuracy in general, I've gotten a lot better. And then just, like I said, decision making, all those things, and just making the right play at the right time. I think there's a time and a place. You got to have some judgment on when you want to take shots and take chances. And I think, I'm getting better at all that. Still a lot of improvement to be done. I think we need to get better at finishing games. We had an opportunity to kind of put Houston away last week and weren't able to do it. So always stuff you can get better at, but I like the strides that, I've taken and that this offense has taken this season.
And then how about playing with discomfort? You learning how to do that? Because I'm assuming there's got to be some that you're not wearing a brace for style points. You know what I mean? So what about that?
Yeah. I'm feeling a lot better, thankfully. It doesn't bother me as much to move around. It's more of just a kind of precautionary thing. You just don't want to get rolled up on and kind of re-injure the knee. So at this point, it's feeling good. Like the last couple of weeks, I think really the Tennessee game and this last week against Houston, I felt 100% comfortable moving around and just playing normal. So those are the first 2 weeks in a while that I felt that way. So that's exciting, for the stretch that we got ahead of us, that I can feel that way, because there's nothing worse than feeling like you can't necessarily do everything and react the way you want to in games. That's not a good feeling, especially as a quarterback.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.